right. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the return of Stamp Wars. We are so excited to be here. Let me just get all of my computers set up here so I can watch along. And welcome. Hi, Kathryn. Hello, Justine. Kathryn, I hope you're having a good morning. I don't know why it's not coming up on my little Kindle Fire, but that's okay. Hi, Cindy. Yes, Lila, we're glad to be back. Hello, Elizabeth. From New York City, Elizabeth. Gloria, it's her first time. We're glad to have you. Hi, Tanya. Tanya. Make sure I pronounce that right. Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good time celebrating family birthdays, Kathryn. Hi, Susan. We're so glad to be back with Stamp Wars. We're just going to get started momentarily, so waiting for folks to join us. And I thought I would share some happy mail while we're just kind of getting started here. Just want to remind everybody, hi, Teresa. We're glad to be back. To make sure that you change your chat to all messages so you can see all the messages. I had a birthday a couple weeks ago, and I got some really pretty cards from the FSC. Let me just show them real quick while we're getting ourselves ready here. Look at this beautiful purple card from Frida. I know, Frida, you're going to be joining us tonight if you're not on already. So that's awesome. This really pretty butterfly one from Stephanie. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so gorgeous. This gorgeous card from Meta with all kinds of tech dimension and frames. Just beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Another one from our friend Delina. Thank you, Delina. Very cute. Hey, Meta, I was just showing everybody your beautiful card that you sent me. Well, Meta also sent me this beautiful stamp set from Altenew, and I made a card out of it already because I thought it was such a pretty set. So I want to show you that, Meta. Check that out. Okay, this one is from, let's see, I got one more here, Nancy, then I'll turn it over to you. This one is from Sherry Jeffries, a beautiful beach themed card with sand dollars and starfish. Just gorgeous. So thank you all for sending me birthday cards. I really appreciate it. That's really sweet of you all. Thank you very much. They're all beautiful. Yes, they are. So let's see. We've got 30 people, it looks like. Oh, tomorrow is Mother's Day in the UK tomorrow. Okay. Hey, Frida, I just showed everybody the card you sent me. Thank you, Frida.
Just make sure we have it on live chat.
Yep, live chat. All messages if you're on an iPhone. All messages.
Just trying to make sure I have it all set up for me too, because my phone is almost dead. I'm sorry. I just got back from a nice weekend at the beach.
Good for you. Hi, Pat.
Right. And I think our sponsor is going to try to join us.
Frida, I'm so glad you got it. I sent her some happy mail. Hi, Joe.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you are happy that Stamp Wars is back. Hi, Teresa. How about let's hear some good news for the weekend? How was everybody's weekend going?
We had a funeral this morning,
Oh,
but
well, I said good news. That's not good news.
well, you said how was the weekend going? But it was an elderly man from our church, and it was a beautiful service. So that was good news to have a beautiful service. And yes, I have been just at home organizing today, getting things organized and cleaned out of the craft room. That was my day. How about you all?
Like I said, I had a nice weekend. Steve took Leah and I just an impromptu weekend at the shore. Just to get excited that, you know, it's supposed to be a nice warm day today, which it was. And we took Leah to the restaurant where Steve proposed to me. So that was really fun. Just had a nice getaway. Did some shopping.
Good.
Kathleen said she actually got to craft. Pat said she got her scrap group and made 200 Easter cards for the local VA center.
Great.
Justine said she got grades are due at the end of the quarter. Frida said hi. Frida, Tracy just showed some cards that you made. Marissa is trying to fix her mic. Go right ahead. Okay. Okay. We'll wait for Marissa. Some of you might be able to play along with us tonight if you were watching some of what Tracy and I have been. We always kind of drop hints. Tracy might be a little surprised when she opens up her package. I did a little secret shopping behind her back and didn't let her buy something for reasons of Stamp Wars. So she might be a little surprised. I kind of gave her the package and said, don't open this till Stamp Wars. So she might be a little surprised. We'll see.
I'm always surprised when I open up the package. The package. Frida's excited. She got a little package in the mail today from me with some.
I'm going to play and host.
Okay.
So I haven't thought of the sabotages yet. So I'm kind of like thinking as we go here. You'll have to forgive me a second. So I'm kind of, like I said, last minute preparing here because I literally just walked in the door 10 minutes ago. So yes, I'm killing time right now.
Okay, my mic is finally fixed, I think.
Okay. Marissa's on with her mic.
Privacy settings on your phone. Make sure you take care of those before you sign on to things.
Right. Are we ready to introduce our special secret guest who has never played Stamp Wars before? Should I go let them in?
Wow, a newbie.
They are waiting in the sidelines. Okay, I got to go over to the other computer and let them in. Hold on a second. Do we want to guess? Do we want to know what the product sponsor is, or do we want to know who the guest is first? You guys tell me. Guest or product sponsor?
Joe said, I love Stamp Wars. We love it too.
We love Stamp Wars too. We just have to go to work. I'm afraid if I say what the product is, everybody will leave us and go shopping.
Someone said guest first. Let
guest
the guest
first.
in.
Okay, let me go to the computer and let the guest in first. I will be right back.
Okay. We're bringing the guest in. Just one moment.
Okay, let me go get the guest. I will be right back.
Okay, we see your chat, Marissa. Very good. Yeah, Frida said Nancy is up to no good. Yep, everybody, welcome. We're waiting for a special guest to join us. I don't know how long it's been since we had Stamp Wars. It's at least a year, if not longer. So definitely excited to be back. If you've never been to Stamp Wars before, welcome. And if this is not your first time, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Okay, probably you did, Marissa. Yeah. Okay, wow, it's been a long time then. September of 2023. Just loving this beautiful weather we're having. It did rain a lot today here, but then it just turned to be, like early summer, almost 70 degrees. So very fortunate right now. It's unusual for us to have such beautiful weather so early. Oh, I'm in Western Pennsylvania, not far from Pittsburgh. Well, Elizabeth, Nancy definitely got us through COVID because she was very dedicated to have a live every single night. That was very, very helpful for sure. Frida's guessing as who it might be. Just have to wait and see, Frida. Let us know where you're from, everybody. Type it in the chat. We'd love to know who's all here and where everybody's from. Oh, we're having some technical issues. Oh, okay. All right. Florida, Arkansas, California. Hi, Mandy. Welcome. Tammy's from California, Indiana, South Carolina. Cece, I hope you got your package. Lori is from Ohio. Kathleen from Michigan. Nancy is from Tennessee. Kathryn is from Australia. Nita, Georgia. Okay. Joe's in Las Vegas. Mandy's in northern Minnesota. Heather, San Diego. Emily's from rainy Ontario. And little pal is Marissa, and she is near Los Angeles. Yeah. Oh, Dennis Road is near Williamsport. Was born in McKeesport. I know where that is. Minnesota, Stationery by Justine. That's Justine. Teresa in Fredericksburg, Virginia. So she's a Yinzer like me, a native from Pittsburgh. I should have worn my Yinzer shirt tonight. It is so good. Oh, TJ's from London. Linda is from Florida. It's nice to see so many different people from so many different places. Rita's in Texas. Okay, Cece, very good. I'm glad you got it after the mix-up on my part. You're welcome. Sounds like we have an echo. Now it's gone. Frida's originally from San Francisco.
Okay, now put it on gallery view. That's how you're going to switch it when you go hands down.
No. I know you. Yeah, Mandy, we've been having nice weather too. It's been a real blessing. Lisa's from Washington State.
Okay. All right.
Welcome, Steve.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Frida guessed it. She was on the money.
Yeah. She woke me up from my nap for this. No, I'm just kidding. I just drove like it feels like a bazillion hours.
Yeah. Busy weekend for you guys.
Yeah. It was worth it though.
He'll survive.
Hi, Kathryn. There's a Caitlin. All right. Nope, Kathryn.
Yeah, Kathryn.
You can open this as a sticky mat that'll sit here. That'll make it easier for you.
Yeah. Now we're gonna make them sit and craft. Or stand and craft, depending on what you like.
Okay, so surprise! Special guest who's never played Stamp Wars before and is now going to play Stamp Wars. And if you guys don't know who Steve is, that's my fiance. And I picked him because Stamp Wars is for anyone. If you have no crafting experience, and you guys have seen Steve foil before, but he has never done what we're going to do today. So I even gave him a chance and said, do you want to practice doing something similar to what we're going to be doing Saturday night? And he said, no, I'm going to wing it. So he had his chance to practice and he said no. So my point is, anybody can do what we're going to do and he's going to prove it. So this is a very easy thing we're going to do. And if anybody has any questions, ask them now before we go into go mode. Okay, I'm going to turn my volume down and Steve's volume down.
Okay.
So there's no echoing. Okay.
I hope so, Marissa.
It is not foiling. Hi, Chow. Wow, we miss you, Chow.
Hi, Chow.
Okay, it's not foiling. All right, are we ready? I'm gonna go get my mic in a second once we go hands down. All right, so we're gonna go, everybody go hands down. Do
Okay.
not open your packages yet. I'm gonna make sure my package is not showing. I'll go get my mic so that my echoing is reduced.
Okay, it's been a while since I did this. Turn some lights on here.
Ciao, how are the babies? I bet they are so big. Okay. I want the ladies to open their packages. Steve, you can attempt. Oh, you can't go hands down yet. Steve, you just smile and look pretty.
Why is there a shadow on mine? That's weird. Okay.
I'm gonna go get my mic so that it reduces the.
Yeah, mine has a shadow
Once
too.
they
but
get their
there's not much
packages
I can do.
open, you can go hands down and show yours.
I see your desk, Marissa. Nancy, I see your hands down. Okay. I don't know why there's a shadow. Oh, well. I have so many lights on here. I can't believe there would be a shadow. Maybe too many lights. Oh, crooked. Straighten up my phone here.
Hi, Frida. Sorry, I'm trying to look to my left here to see all the chats. If I miss anybody, hello.
We expect you to remember everybody's name by the end of this broadcast.
I'll be greatly astonished if I'll be upright after
Yeah.
all this.
Yep. We're working on the echo, guys. Just give us a second.
Are we still echoing? On my end?
Yeah. Yeah. Not as bad as it was, but it's definitely an echo. Are we supposed to open? I'm sorry. Geez.
Yeah,
I'm way behind here. Okay.
I said open your packages.
I think I was still trying to put my phone down to the down position, and oh, you know me, I'm slow.
Marissa, if you can move your camera a little to the left, I don't know if you can or not, or zoom a little. A little bit of your mount is blocking your view. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, the ton. Nice.
Yep. So you guys, we are using the Tons Postage Party Die and the Daisies Layering Stencils. And someone is going to win this set. So we have an extra giveaway. And actually, I'm actually going to give away the extra one that Steve would have been using. And slightly pre-owned stencil. So we'll actually have two giveaways if you don't mind the second stencil being slightly pre-owned. So we'll have two giveaways, and I will throw in the slightly pre-owned one if you don't mind it being slightly pre-owned. Also a set of the Tons rose leaf layering stencils and rose leaves dies. So for the person, because I'm going to use the second set, I'm going to play and sabotage you guys today. So I'm going to use that second set. So somebody's going to get, so we're going to actually have two giveaways for this, and we'll do that drawing on my follow-up videos. So we're going to have two giveaways, but I'm going to use one set. So we're going to have two giveaways. Thank you to the Tons. And for those of you guys who know how this goes, there is going to be a 10% off coupon. Baby, if you want to go hands down with your camera now, you can practice that. 10% off coupon. The code is Stamp Wars 25. It is only good until April 1st, so it's 3 days until noon. You can go do your shopping at the Ton Stamps. It's 10% off only until April 1st at noon. Stamp Wars 25 is the code.
That's awesome.
All right, so guys, I'm going to give Steve just a second so he can go hands down. And If you guys want to, yes, we can see your hands. Yes, you're good. All right, so your first challenge is, obviously these are layering stencils. Steve does have the ton sticky mat and the corners to help him, and I did pre-cut the postage stencils for him already, so he can get started. But I just want to see you guys stencil it, but I don't want you to make your daisies yellow. You are not allowed to make them yellow. So you must use a different color. And Tracy, you're not allowed to make yours purple.
Oh, come on. That's a sacrilege.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right, so go ahead and get started. And in a few moments, I will throw your first sabotage at you. For the audience, I want to know, these postage stencils have been pretty popular. If you're going to start going over and doing some shopping, again, your code is Stamp Wars 25. It's 10% off for the next 3 days, only until April 1st, until noon. You get 10% off. As you're going over there and taking a look around, I want to know what kind of postage stencils that you like over there. Just to give you an idea, here is one that I did with the sunflowers.
Can I whip mine out?
You can begin, sir. Yes. Please don't whip it out.
Well, I was
Oh my
clearly
gosh.
talking about the stencils.
It's a family show.
So you're going to do this. I said you cannot make them in yellow. So you're going to stick this down, and then you're going to pick your layering stencils and use your brushes. And I said you cannot make them in yellow. And Tracy can't make hers in purple, but you can do yours in purple if you want.
Yeah, do
Nice.
purple for Tracy.
So if you read them, there are actually numbered instructions on them. It might be, if you hold them up, they might see, but they should be layers, layer 1, 2, 3, and 4 on there, written on there.
Oh, 1,
Mhm.
2. I see it now.
And they might tell you like lighter colors and darker
Mm.
colors.
Dark pink.
Yep.
Or green.
Yep. So you're going to start with layer number 1. So it says on here the lightest color that you want to use. And you're going to stick that down and line that up with the size of the boxes. So make sure the size of the boxes match up. And then you have all the different sizes and colors of blending brushes you want to use. If you need tape, let me know. And you can move these corner things out of the way. They were there from the last stencil I used, but they might be in the way for you. So you might want to take those off and move them.
Making a mess over here, getting those little dots out.
Do I get any extra credit for doing it with these man hands?
That's why you are the VIP, I said, because if you can do it with your man hands, anyone can do it.
Sorry. Sorry for the viewers that have to watch these sausage links trying to move this little stuff around.
Oh, you've never used stencils before.
He's only done foiling.
Okay. Frida
I
says
did give him an offer the other day. I said, do you want to do like a practice run of something similar? And I showed him 2 cards that I made from the ton. And he was like, nah, I'll just wing it. I got this.
yeah,
So
that's the way to
We'll
see
be.
how he does.
That's the
Any
way to
light
be,
color I
man.
want, right?
Yep. Just not yellow.
No yellow, no purple for Tracy.
Tracy can't do purple.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to throw sabotages in a little bit.
Do we have to use the same color for each piece?
It will tell you on the instructions there. Normally you start with the lightest color, and as you go up each layer, you will darken each color. So you start with the lightest, then you go medium, then you go dark. And what's nice about these inks, look, they say light, medium, dark.
Can't find my imagine that. I can't find my grid. My
You can't
what's
use yellow.
what's it called? The
Tracy can't use purple.
what is it
I
called?
know.
The thing Steve's using. I
use
can't
orange.
find mine. Oh, what's it called?
I said
Matte?
yellow.
My matte.
It's not yellow.
That is yellow.
This
Yeah.
is
Or do that.
number
that.
one. Number one.
Mhm.
Here we go. I guess I will use this since I can't find my mat. Don't know. Freaking me out because it was
Okay,
right.
Steve is on his way, you guys. I will read comments. Steve is using the ton grip mat.
That's what I'm looking for. I can't find mine.
I try to read comments. There is Effie.
Hello, Effie.
Kathryn is moderating. Thank you, Kathryn. She will keep the trolls out.
Just gonna use
Trolls.
this one. There's one inside here. I don't know where my other one is.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Don't forget to thumbs up, you guys. And make sure if you are just joining us that you have live, or sorry, all messages on. Top, not just top messages.
I can't use my favorite line right now.
Dusty, Dusty.
Yeah, dusty, dusty.
I can't find my corner guides. My gosh.
I got some extra ones here if you want.
Okay, can I borrow them? Oh my goodness.
We have so many of our regulars on here. We have,
Clean up your space.
Meta. We have Laura Vance. Hi, Justine. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Joe. Hi, Lisa. Lisa just won a prize. Laura got a prize. She got her prize. So if you guys didn't know, we just hit 35,000 subscribers here. We hit over 10,000 over at the Foiling Snobs Club. We want to thank you guys for supporting us, and we just gave out some wonderful prizes. We do have a couple more prizes to come. So if you are not a member of the Foiling Snobs Club, make sure you join us. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. We do have a couple more prizes that we are giving away. Thank you, Twyla.
And per Steve's instructions, do it now.
Okay, so Effie said the corner pieces are supposed to be aligned with the stencil, not your cardstock.
Can't find my corner
Yeah, whoops.
pieces.
And Steve, you might want to zoom in a little bit if you can so they can see what you're doing. You're like way far up, or maybe push the camera if you can push that down a little. Like you want me to help you out there? Just like the whole bar goes down. Okay. Frida's never used stencils before. Frida, you are in luck because neither has Steve, and that's why we brought him on board. Steve is using the grip mat from the Ton and their stencil corners. Twyla says, a man that foils and has a sexy voice too. Yes, I got very lucky when I found this man. He is a very good man to me. Yes. He's the most amazing man in my life. I have had nothing but good things happen to me since finding him. He is my good luck charm. Should I say he found me?
We found each other.
Anne likes the mountains and the wildflower stencils. And I think Tracy got both of those. Lila says, go Steve.
I got the mountains. They're really pretty.
Hi, Sandy.
I'll probably...
said, TJ says, you got this, Steve. It's really not hard.
No, I just didn't put the corners in properly.
Marissa is using pink. It looks like Distress Oxide inks. And she is going, man. I think she's on layer 2, Marissa.
Yeah, I feel a little out of it, but I think I'm getting back on the groove
Oh my
here.
God,
Back
you guys are kicking my butt here. I need to stop talking and start stenciling.
I have a feeling I will be the
See
owner
how fast
of
Nancy can catch up.
owner of the wildflowers after we do this so that I can take advantage of that code.
These are really cute. I really like them.
You're stealing my stuff.
I'm stealing the third one.
Well,
I'm still on the first one.
me too.
Dun, 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 dun. I think I need to slow you guys down.
No. Be kind.
Going too fast.
But like,
Okay. With some minor adjustments.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, looky. Sorry.
Yeah, when you're a little loud like that, it echoes into my camera.
Hi, Susie from Illinois. Hello.
Everybody is so glad that Stamp Wars is back. We love you guys. Phyllis, we said, where were you when we went to the Allentown Stamp Show? Did you see my video, Phyllis? I was like, where are you, Phyllis? I will come and get you. So glad to see you, Phyllis. I was like, Phyllis, where is Phyllis? Steve, you have my inks. Now am I supposed to use?
Improvise, Empress.
okay, so that's your sabotage, Nancy, having to figure out what tea is.
The Empress will use the tons inks. TJ says, I love those blues, Tracy.
Oh, thank you.
So, Kathryn, yes, the corners help line up the stencils when you put the corner guides on there. And I do have extra corner guides, I think, in the bag. You are zooming along there, buddy. You're right. Okay, so our sponsor today is the Ton Stamps, and we are using the Postage Daisies layering stencil, and we are using the Postage Party die. And you have the opportunity to win these on our follow-up videos. So our follow-up videos will be over the next week, so you can get an opportunity to get other ideas. But please check out the Ton Stamps. You have a 10% off coupon for the next 3 days. The code is Stamp Wars 25 for 10% off.
Thank you, Effie. That's awesome. We're so excited. Shop, shop, shop.
Yeah, that's only until April 1st
So
at
that's
noon. But remember, usually when things are shown on Stamp Wars, they kind of sell out pretty quickly. And Effie has done an amazing job going to stamp shows and doing make and takes. So if there is something that you are interested in, we don't mind if you have to pop out and go do some shopping. We're still going to be here. So I am using the Tons inks. These come in a 4-pack. These beautiful purple colors. This one is soft amethyst. This is a dye ink.
Look at that.
Are you done already?
No, but that's beautiful.
Okay. So next thing I want is I want these made into some kind of a feminine card, like a Mother's Day card or a uplifting, like thinking of you card. Like my daughter is a little upset with us right now. She's just, just a little tad upset with Steve and I. So I need like an uplifting, encouraging girls card, so Mother's Day card or a feminine uplifting card, something to encourage a woman. So I need you to think about what kind of sentiment you put on there for that. Steve, you can make yours into a Mother's Day card to give to Mama. Because we love Penny. We love Mama. She's amazing. Obviously, she's amazing. She raised an amazing son. I was going to say an American son.
God bless America.
She raised an amazing son. I'll make mine a Leah, please don't be mad at us card. Okay.
color are you using? Purple.
Yeah, I said you couldn't use purple. I can't sabotage myself. I'm the host. All right, so there's layer 1.
Let's see how she is right away.
Yeah, Leah just we can everything we do, she's just mad at us. We can do no right in her eyes. Like she wants to go and spend the night at Friends after she just got back from spending night at Friends. And we're like, no, okay, you guys are the worst parents ever. This is how she is now.
Teenagers, huh?
Yep. This one is Iris Blooms for the second layer.
More specifically, teen girls.
Yes. That's just it. She's not even 13 yet. Ugh, she's only 12.
12 going on 20.
She is.
That's the truth.
So then she goes, how come you guys can go and do whatever you guys want, but I can't?
Because we're the adults.
That's not an acceptable answer for her.
Whoa.
Oh boy, you got your hands full.
Mm-hmm.
Preteen hormones.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we just explain to her, we just got back from the beach and didn't you just have a good time shopping and doing this? Yeah, but I still want to go and spend the night at my friends. Okay, that's layer 2.
Okay.
This is layer 3.
Oh, these teals are pretty nice.
These corners make it nice, Effie. I just stick it in the corners and boom, go.
Boom.
Yeah, I have to get some of those.
What?
Well, I have a set somewhere, but I can't find them right now when I need them. But it's okay. It's all doable.
This color is Violet Fringe.
What are we supposed to do with this one? Read the directions.
So what I like about Effie's mini inks is she wrote the color on the bottom instead of on the lids. The color is marked on the lid, but the name is actually on the bottom because I did have an incident where I dropped my ink pads once and the lids all fell off. You know how many companies don't put the names on the bottom? And so trying to figure out which ink pad goes with what. So by her putting the name on the bottom, it's pretty easy to figure out, okay, this is a medium, this is a light by looking at the lid. But by, you know, having the name on the bottom makes it so much easier. So thank you, Effie, for being thoughtful and doing that.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, look at how beautiful this is coming out. Oh, purple is amazing, Tracy. I'm so sorry that was your sabotage. Not. Okay, so for the last layer, it looks like we do green and brown.
Oops.
Well, you do whatever you want, but on
Yeah.
on the stencil, it specifically says green and brown.
On the package, it says yellow and green.
Oh, okay.
Like for the insides of the flowers, yellow. But really, it could be anything, you
It
know.
can be whatever you want it to be. That's right.
Flowers come in all colors as well as their little centers.
So I kind of did a little change up on mine.
What'd you do?
I think I'm gonna do yellow.
I did
and green.
more of a traditional like water palette, if you will. Like you'll see, like I did more of 3 different of the same oranges,
Okay.
and then my last one's going to be the light brown for the stemming and the center. You'll see
Okay.
something a little different, I think.
Change it up. We like that.
Yeah.
Think outside the box.
So for my centers, I'm using Goldenrod from Kathryn Pooler.
I'm sure the host will yell at me later.
Until I throw my next sabotage at you. We'll see how much you pay attention to card making.
Okay, let's see if I can get this lined up correctly. And then what kind of card is it supposed to be again, Nancy?
Some kind of like encouraging Mother's Day feminine card.
Okay.
And then I would like it to be a top folding card.
Want.
Want.
Top
Somebody
folding.
has spoiled me. Hey, that's your fault for giving me everything I want.
You do it for me.
Huh?
So you do it for me. Oh, we're gonna do a Hallmark card now since we just did that.
We don't need Hallmark. We make our own. We're better than Hallmark. Hi, Becca. Hi, Melanie. Wow. I am really digging you guys' cards. Tracy, that teal looks awesome.
Thank you.
Now, Tracy, I don't know when we were at the show if you got the background stencil to fill in the boxes.
I may have. Yeah, let me check.
Okay, so you can't really see mine, but I'm gonna lift it.
You can lift it and hold it up to the camera.
Oh, that's really cool.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Yeah,
Now, you guys, Steve, have you ever stenciled a card before?
No.
I did. I got it, Nance.
So, if this man with his meaty man hands can do this, never stenciled a card before. He's foiled before, but he's never done stenciling like this before. If he can do it, you guys can do it. So save 10% at the ton stamps until April 1st using code StampWars25. And again, once you have the die, there are many others that you can choose from. This is just one of them. I will show you some of the others. Steve, I'm going to give you some stamps you can choose from to decorate that.
Thanks, ladies. You guys are all too kind.
I can't find my stuff. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is.
There's the cherry blossom one I did previously. Okay, here you go. Here are some stamps you can use. There's a Mother's Day stamp on here you can use.
Oh, those are so pretty.
I don't know what color to make my sky background because I don't want to do blue because that's already the color of the flowers. I can't do purple because I'm forbidden. Purple would look pretty as a background color.
This one can be stamped and cut out. If you want me to cut it out, let me know. But these are all postage stamps that can be stamped right on top of that. So here you go. And oh, you might want to use this black ink and I'll get you a stamping block. You might want to practice stamping it on this paper first before you stamp it on there. Or you might want to use brown ink or black ink, whatever you want to use. Okay, and then top folding card. And I think it needs to have some sparkle.
Definitely.
Sparkle. Just kidding.
This looks so cool. Very nice.
I think Tracy has the mountains one. I was gonna order, it's sold out, I'll have to order it, but the moon and the autumn one. I'll be taking advantage of that coupon code.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
That's why you practice. And let me get you a different ink.
Why?
Because that ink might be a little too dried out for you. Tap, tap lightly on that. That's a spongy ink pad.
Oh
I said lightly.
no. That's okay.
How many of you guys went and did some shopping? And if you get a chance to go do some stamp shows, is Effie still here? What stamp shows will you be at in the next couple of weeks, Effie? Or should I say the Ton Stamps booth? I have to get a Made by Steve stamp. She's in Orlando next week, you guys. So
Right.
you'll be able to do some fun make and takes. These are not in, yeah, there is a make and take for these because
Yeah.
she has the pre-made dies. That's right. These are already pre-cut for you guys.
Here's the make and take I did.
That's right.
At Allentown with the same stencil. And here's the mountains. If anybody wants to see my work, I did it a couple times.
Yeah, the mountains are on my list.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And then I've got some pretty peonies. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Those are so pretty. I love that card. The blues with the yellow.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to line this up. I should have die cut the postage.
So your card should be a encouraging, feminine type card or Mother's Day card. It should be mounted on a top folding card base. It should have some sparkle in it. It should not be yellow. Tracy should not be purple. And you should be almost done. And I'm cleaning up the stencil so that whoever wins this, I will have 2 giveaways on my follow-up video. And I will show another postage die stencil on my follow-up video, which will be, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I might do mine live tomorrow. So make sure you are following my channel. And then you guys can take advantage of 10% off at the Ton Stamps using the code StampWars25 until noon on April 1st. And you're going to win this stencil. You're going to win this die. And somebody's also going to win this stencil, the die, and an extra roses, leaves, layering stencil, and die. So the person who gets this used is going to get that as well. The instructions are also inside here as well, so you know what colors to layer with what. The instructions are also lightly etched into the stencil. Number 1, it says light pink. So you're going to get a brand new die that hasn't been used. The stencil that I've only used one time. You can see here. It's cleaned up, put in there. Brand new die, brand new layering leaves, roses layering. So one person's going to win this, and another person's going to win a brand new layering stencil and die. So I'm going to have 2 giveaways on my channel. So make sure, I'll probably do those either live tomorrow or I'll record the video sometime tomorrow and try to get that up for you guys tomorrow. So make sure you're watching, and I will show you guys one more postage layering stencil that I haven't done a video on yet. So I haven't finished my card yet, but here's the one I did. And you guys saw that was pretty easy and pretty quick to do. Here is the one I did previously. I think I showed this one on a live. This one is the cherry blossom layering stencil. And I did this one with Lisa Horton inks, so it does have a little bit of sparkle to it already. See that shimmer in there? And then here is the sunflower layering stencils. So these are some of the choices you guys have with that one die that you can do. And Tracy showed hers. Show yours again, Tracy. She has
Sure.
the mountains one.
Yeah, I did it a couple different times. I was practicing my technique. This is my favorite right here. I'll show that one. So beautiful. Reminds me of Alaska.
That's definitely
And
on
then
my list.
the peonies. And then this is the one I did at the Make and Take. Okay, and then for my sentiment, I'm using a from the ton. This really, it's called mini script, and I got the dies to go with it. And it says Happy Mother's Day. So that's going to be my Mother's Day is okay, right, Nancy?
Yep, I said Mother's Day or something encouraging, but feminine and make it glittery. Yep, and I think
Hi,
Steve is
Melanie.
almost done with his.
Melanie's on.
Marissa, what do you got there? Hers were really pretty because I love how Marissa used Distress Oxide inks with hers. Oh, she's still matting hers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mat it with the green. And then I'm gonna put Hope
Love
with
it.
this
Oh, with the pink.
and the
That's going to be so nice.
the sparkly green. Yeah.
What do you think of this?
Move it up a little bit. There you go. Sending crafty hugs. Yep.
To, from, Heart, and Happy Mother's Day.
Love it. Love it. Now you got to glue it to your card.
Wow, that looks really pretty with that pearl paper. I like that.
Glue's here. Oh man, you got stamps everywhere.
Your fingers are all icky. Oh man.
How big is this?
Yeah, you put the glue on the back of that and then snip it. I'm gonna borrow these. Yeah, you're gonna clean that mess up, buddy. He's making a giant mess over there. Oh, I forgot to add my sparkles. Oh, I have to give you a sparkle pen, Steve, to put sparkles on it. These sparkle pens are all dried up. Running out of sparkles.
The name of the postage die is called Postage Party Die. But that's the one we're using.
Nancy, I don't think you could ever run out of sparkles.
That's true. Especially when you ask Steve when he goes in the bathroom and there's glitter makeup and this and that and everything all over the house. We're just cleaning up the house this weekend and he's like, there's sequins and stuff everywhere.
Bye, Stephanie.
Here's
Thank you
sparkle.
for being
just
on.
Dab this on your flowers.
Thank you, Twyla, for the super
Wow, you're
chat.
ink blending the card base? Look at you.
Okay, now he's just showing off.
I think you need your own channel, buddy. Don't call me buddy. He hates that. Sorry. I won't call you buddy anymore. Buddy the elf. Thank you, Twyla. Steve, you earned a tip. Go out for ice cream. I told him if he earned any tips, he would have to take me out for ice cream.
That is hilarious.
Thank you.
Isn't that pretty? Yes, what's this? What kind of pen is this? A glitter pen.
It's a magical glitter pen.
How's it work?
Don't squeeze it. Just put it on there. I already squeezed it. Steve Stamps. That's the name of your channel. I bet you could do pretty well. I mean, the other guys that do it do pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Manhand stamps.
So pretty. Thank you for making me do blue. I never would have done it otherwise.
I know you would have done purple. That's why I had to sabotage you with it. But
Yeah.
really, was it a sabotage? But Tracy, but did you die?
I think I survived. I survived.
But did you die?
Don't you ever do that again.
I mean, that's kind of rude though, because that's like her favorite color.
Yeah. That's like
That's
torture.
like me. My go-to is pink.
Yep.
I love most colors, but purple and probably black and red are my favorites.
I just stick these back in here.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find some sparkle. Nancy, you're gonna have to send me some.
I got a ton of it.
I have some. Let me look and see what I have. All right. Do one more layer. My desk is getting messier and messier. I had just cleaned it up.
Well, that is the fun of this, though. Steve doesn't know how to clean stamps yet.
I just put it away.
No, don't put it away. You have to clean them. You don't put your tools away like that.
No,
Okay, then.
I just asked you if I can put it away.
No,
like you
no,
said.
no. You cannot put them away like
How
that.
you clean them?
I have stamp cleaner.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Good job. Wow, you did the outside and the sparkle. That looks pretty. I'm very impressed. You did pretty well. I'm going to take this, the rest of those you put on your stamping block and you wipe them. Thank you.
Oops. If you do make it to the stamp show and to the Tons booth, be prepared to be dazzled because the products are beautiful and they have all this awesome bling too.
Yes.
Yes, these little happy little packages of bling. Look how cute.
Those are so pretty.
First, I got all purple. Surprise, surprise. And this pretty, like rhinestone color, is so pretty. But these are just enamel dots. They kind of look like water droplets. I think they're pretty on a flower card.
Oh, I think I have some of those type.
Okay.
Thanks for the idea. I'm like, what can I put that has bling?
Uh-huh.
All right. I think everybody is almost done.
Here we go.
And pretty much right on time,
Yay.
which
I was-
never happens.
Don't know how I was able to keep up. That never happens.
Never happens.
Because stenciling is
Yeah,
easy
because
and
I have
fun.
you here.
Yeah.
I really like stenciling is very therapeutic for me. Like
Mhm.
I don't have to worry too much.
Mhm. Yep.
Right. I need a little more bling, but my actual cardstock for the Hope is blingy. It's like shimmery.
I love that,
I
Marissa.
love that.
I love the words and how they pop up. And that is so encouraging.
Very encouraging. Yes.
You guys, we survived the return of Stamp Wars.
We did it. Oh my gosh.
I think I was a little easy on the sabotages.
Well, it's because we're, just easing back into it. Right?
Yes.
Whew.
I kind of want a different color. I'm gonna have to go into the other room to get my other blingy bling, but I want like pink or something to stand out.
Hey. Hi, Becky. Thank you. Glad you guys.
Steve, they said lay your card down so they can see it. Can you zoom in a little bit so they
Sure
can
can.
see it?
It's lovely.
Okay. Thank you.
Aw, another $10 from Twyla for extra ice cream. So sweet.
Aw, thanks, Twyla. We'll have to take Leah to make up for being mean. Being mean parents.
I don't know if they can see my sparkle. Can you see the sparkle? The camera's not the greatest on mine.
All right, I'm going to change it over to speaker mode. So I'm going to have everybody mute and we'll have Tracy go first and then Marissa and then Steve and then I'll end it. And then after you talk about your camera or your card, go face up and then we'll say goodbye. And we want everybody to talk about, kind of what their thought process was, but I'll go over and change it to speaker mode so everybody can show their cards. And then after you talk about your card, go face up. Okay. So give me just a second. We'll go to speaker mode, talk about your card, your thought process, kind of what you used. And we'll start with Tracy, go to Marissa, go to Steve, and then me. So give me just 1 second so everybody can see products they used and what their thought process was. I'll be right back.
You have to mute your camera. Mute your phone.
Hold on.
No, this Zoom has changed. I don't know how to do this. Oh, here we go. Remove it.
Hold on, Tracy. Okay, Tracy, you have to unmute and go.
Okay, hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully I am transitioning here to speaker mode. All right, hopefully you all can hear me. Let me know. So exciting. I was challenged to not use purple, which is not my normal way of doing things. So I said, okay, well, teals then. Let's go for like a teal. So anyways, I used Kathryn Pooler's ink. The first color I used was Oh Boy, which is a light color. Then I used Cumberbund. And then I used Aquatini. So that brought out some of the teal. For my centers of my flowers, I used Catching Rays. No, wait. For the centers, I used this lemon sorbet. And then for the leaves, I used Garden Party. And then for the sort of like the background area, I just used Catching Rays very lightly as possible, because I wanted there to be something in the background, sort of making it look like sunshine. For my sentiment, I used a set from the Ton. It is called, I had actually done this ahead of time because I was playing with products from the Ton. And what I do is when I get a new stamp set with really cool sentiments, I will do like a whole bunch, like, and then I'll keep them in a little baggie so that I can use them as I'm making cards. I just love this set. I love how scripty the font is. It's so classy and elegant. So when I saw that, I had to have it. This is mini script. And then I also got the dies to go with it. And I popped it up on foam tape with foam tape. And then I used some like these enamel dots from the Ton. They're clear and they look like water droplets. So that's my card. Yeah. So much fun. Who's next?
Go ahead, Marissa and Tracy, if you want to go face up then.
Okay, so here's my card. What I did is I used Distress Oxide inks. So for the first layer, I used Victorian Velvet. Second layer, I did Saltwater Taffy. And then third layer, I did Worn Lipstick. And then for the green, I did Mowed Lawn and Vintage Photo for the brown. And then I took just some adhesive paper that I had, which was very convenient for me to cut out the sentiment in more of like the spring green color. And I also layered it in the back. And the Hope sentiment is actually from another brand called Stamp Anything. And I added a little bit of bling. These are clear blingies from, I just have a stash full of bling that I pulled out for that. That's it, quick and simple. I really love how simple this is to work with. Like stencils are less intimidating for me. So I really like this. Thank you.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Okay, so this is my card.
You can see over there how you look like.
As you can see, I kind of did like the glitter around the outside because I wanted the edge to kind of give it a little bit of faded look to match the card. The colors I was using Gina K Designs. And for my base layer, I used sweet mango. And then I used for my second layer peach Bellini, or peach Bellini. I was correct. Sorry, my eyes are bad. I'm old. And for my third layer, I used tangerine twist. And then I want to try to change it up a little bit because I was kind of doing these like this kind of like, kind of watercolor look. So then what I did for the stems and the center bud, I used a warm cocoa. Sorry. To change it up. Never done this before, guys. So this is obviously I like doing a little arts and crafts stuff, as growing up and stuff like that, but never did anything like this. So, it's a little challenging trying to, because I put a little bit of man pressure on some of the stamps to kind of give it a little too much of a push, maybe, but I'm learning. I learned on this one because it's such a fine line to just pressure is not everything. It's just being steady. So if anybody's doing it, you don't have to push real hard. You just kind of just set it on there. So, but I enjoyed it.
Thanks, Bob. Okay, you're gonna go face.
Okay, guys, and I'm the last one, and I used the Tons inks for the first one. I used soft amethyst, iris blooms, and violet fringe. So those are my 3 purples, and these are all from the Ton. And the Ton sells a ton of inks. And then for my yellow, which is in the center, I used Goldenrod and Martini. These are from Kathryn Fuller. And for my sparkle, I just used the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. And you can see how pretty that came out. And then I also used some stamps from the Ton. And the stamps, Steve has some of them. But for the words, they're right here. I said, love you much. They came from the Postage Sentiments stamps. And then some other stamps Steve has. Can you read the names of those? Not a Bill.
Yeah, Not a Bill is one of them. And that's where the sending crafty hugs.
And this and the heart and this came from.
Yep. And then, of course, the Mother's Day one came from the mini script. From the one time. There's quite a few different ones on there.
And again, you guys can save 10% for 3 days if you're interested in this one. This one is called the Cherry Blossoms Layering Stencil. This one is the Postage Sunflowers. And then Tracy again showed the mountain one. So there's a lot of stamps, stencils, and all of these coordinate with the postage layering die. And there is also a stencil which we didn't show, but it's called the Postage Window Stencil. And I wanted to show you that. So see how I have this kind of purple background here? That's from the Postage Window Stencil. Tracy's holding it up there, and it just does the backgrounds for you. So ours are all white here in the background, but if you have that postage layering, you can go in and fill in the backgrounds, which makes it so it's not so white. So
That's
we
what
have
I
that
did.
as a coordinating stencil as well. So Tracy did use it there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go hands up.
And wait, what was that one called, Nancy? It's the background stencil.
Postage
Sorry,
layering. Postage window stencil.
Okay, I'm gonna need that. And I like that cherry blossom one too.
Yes.
Yep. And this one, is the peonies, but I don't.
There's so many. There's the wildflowers one is really pretty. I think you guys mentioned that in the chat earlier today. The mountain scene one.
Mm-hmm. I got the birds too, the winter birds. So I'll probably do my follow-up video with that, maybe.
I do want to also mention that these stencils do not coordinate with any other company's dies. Okay. I have 3 different companies' postage dies. they only coordinate with these dies. None of the other companies' dies coordinate with any other company's stencils. So if you think, oh, I have other companies' stencils or other companies' dies, I will tell you for a fact, none of them cross match each other. Okay. They do not. You have to buy that company's stencils with that company's dies. All these little boxes are all different sizes and all different areas. So they do not work with other companies. Okay. It just doesn't. So you want to get the tons die to match with the tons stencils. You don't want to buy it and then get it home and think, oh, I'll make it work. It's not going to work. I'll just tell you right now, just save yourself a headache, because Nancy's already bought them and tried them all. I'm on multiple design teams. First thing I did was, let me get these all out and see if they're all the same. They are not the same.
Steve, you did a great job. I love the way yours looks. It kind of reminds me of like a vintage almost.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Something a little different.
He put a little bit of a masculine fall spin on it, but still made it a feminine card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And somebody did mention it was kind of cool that we all use different inks. You know, Marissa had the Distress Oxides. I had Kathryn Polar. Steve had Gina K, and you had the Ton, which is, you know, just shows how versatile these stencils are. You can make it work with whatever you have.
So that is the conclusion of Stamp Wars. I just want to remind you guys that we're going to have follow-up videos, with the exception of Steve. He's not going to have follow-up video. I don't know, maybe. You want to do a follow-up video?
We can do it together. There you go.
Probably not. I will do a follow-up video tomorrow, and I will be giving away 2 prizes. So someone will win a brand new die and stencil, and someone will win a brand new die and slightly used stencil with an extra bonus die and stencil. So make sure you're following all of our channels. They will be linked below. And thank you, Kathryn. Kathryn's been linking all of our channels throughout the chat. So make sure you go and check them out. And also make sure you're following the Tons channel. Effie does a wonderful job explaining when the new products come out, how to use them. I fangirled Effie for a long time before she came out on the stamp circuit. But if you don't get a chance to purchase these online, maybe you're watching this video and you missed Stamp Wars and you just came across me, check out the stamp circuit. We always talk about these stamp shows. These are some of the stamp shows. Some of these, like, I don't think Heirloom Rubber Stamps is in the circuit anymore, but Stamp Scrap Art Tour, Stampercon.com, CKC, Scrapbooking Events. I don't think Stamp Away is happening this year. Simon Says Create, we don't think is happening this year, but these are all shows you can look up online. And a lot of these Effie goes to. Effie said she's going to be at their booth is going to be in Orlando next week. So when you can check out the Ton,
Yes.
wonderful make and takes. There's always a line because it's so amazing how easy. This was super easy. And I think people get intimidated because this looks so beautiful. It looks 3D. It looks so nice, right? And it only took us a few minutes, you guys. It really did not take that long. We were laughing and joking and catching up and having a great time. But Steve, was it that hard?
No.
So you can create very beautiful things in a very easy amount of time. And go check out her booth or order online and save yourself 10%. And you only get that here at Stamp Wars. So Stamp Wars 25 is your code. It's only available for 3 days until April 1st at noon. And Effie will know that you guys got that code from Stamp Wars. So take advantage, go shopping, go get it. And thank you guys for playing. Marissa, it's nice seeing you. We are so glad that you are safe out there in California. Tracy, I might see you in a couple weeks. We'll see. And Steve, thanks for playing along. And thank you guys for joining Stamp Wars. Kathryn, thanks for adminning. Don't forget your thumbs up. Bye, guys.
Everyone.